it's Richard Bolton here from Charterhouse Auctioneers. We're going to have a look through our 2-day auction coming up on the 2nd and the 3rd of January. Now we've got pictures, prints, decorative arts, antiques and interiors. This is actually probably one of the heaviest bits of bronze I've ever had to pick up. In fact, it's so heavy I had to get someone else to move it for me. That was quite handy, wasn't it? Lovely big bronze there. Probably came out of Harrods. Probably cost 50 or 60,000 pounds. It's a big old bronze. Over here through to the Art Deco, and this is quite nice because this one side here is, there we go, one side there, that's where you'd had your 78, your jazz records, but this side, so much better. That side is of course where you kept your booze, but a great little bit of Art Deco walnut. On through here we've got lots of pictures and prints. Up through to reception now. There we go. It's a little cat's always incredibly popular. A little Agnes Talbot little group of 3 Siamese kittens there. On through up here, we've got a Rembrandt. Yeah, we've got a Rembrandt here. We've got 50 to 80 million. No, sadly, it's a long time after Rembrandt. Come out of a Devon farmhouse. That one sort of 250 to 350 pounds. On through here, into reception. And I'm just going to pop into one of the cabinets here. We've got lots of decorative arts. You've got Minton, you've got Moorcroft, you've got Liberty, you've got, actually, I tell you what, this is particularly unusual. 18th century on copper, and whether he's only got one eye, and I can't actually recall seeing a portrait painted with a person just with one eye. So quite interesting. The value on that, around about £100, relatively modest. Over here we've got the hanky, as they call them, the William Lee hanky. A lovely view of tramps at La Rochelle. Wonderful, bright, cheerful picture, and no great surprise. Also from the same estate we've cleared, we've got this John Ambrose. For those of you who are sharp-eyed, I'll give you a second to identify where that is. Of course, it is Loo down in Cornwall. Again, lots of interest in that. But come on, Ash, let's pop on through to the top sale ring. Up through here. This always makes me laugh when I walk past him, because it reminds us all of Captain Mannering. There we are. Don't tell any name, Pike. Come on, Ash, up through we go. Up into the reception here, in the sale room now. Here, this is one of my favourite portraits in the sale. It is signed and dated. There's no point in you trying to look because it's absolutely minute. 1694, just on there. Lovely period, carved frame as well. Value on that around about £800 to £1,200. We've got a couple of Samuel John Lamuna birches here. This was bought from the Messam Gallery in the 1980s. That's really nice. On through into the main top sale room as usual. And where we have furniture, pictures, decorative arts and bits and pieces. This is quite interesting. Actually, I think I quite like it. I'm not certain Mrs. B's going to like it at all, but certainly it must have been a very big bloke. All the way through to modern furniture. I do love this colour. Green is the colour of money. The large stall there. On through here, pictures all the way down the sides. Chairs in the middle here. We've even got a little croquet set here. Lots of rugs. We've got Georgian armchairs. Certainly pre-loved, isn't it? It's come out of a barn down in Devon, that one. On through here, we've got wonderful patina on the Burmese table. Just look at the base down there. Beautiful carving. A bit of a dust trap as well, but wonderful carving. On the way down through here, we've got a bum seat. That's a word my children are never allowed to use. But there's a bum seat there. On down through here, more furniture and bits and pieces. And I've got a couple of items here I've just taken out of the cabinets. The first of which is particularly rare and unusual. And we've actually spent a little bit of time scratching our heads about what this is. And we sort of had it like that and like that. Anyhow, we have worked out what it is. So this actually is a late 19th century. It's one of a pair. There should have been 4, and it's off a French billiard table. And basically, what would happen is you would pot the ball, the billiard ball, and it would just plop into there, and you could just take it out and play on again. So just even find this interesting. After sort of 40 years of being in the business, I've seen something here new that I've never seen before. Took us a little bit of time to work it out, but we worked it out nonetheless. And also, when they say that age doesn't mean value, we've got a lovely 1599 Bible here, completely framed, bound with the New Testament. And what I quite like is all the the notes, Holy Bible. There we go, nearly 300 years old. Well, that was written 124 years ago. So one of us, lovely family Bible there, sort of 300 to 500. As usual, we'll get a lot of interest in that from Utah and over in America. On down through here, we've got the cabinets with ceramics and bits and pieces. Loads of pictures absolutely everywhere. Down here, more pictures. We've got hollyhocks, we've got otters, we've got photographs. On through into the back here, we've got the royal barge. We've got a sort of a magical fairy. There we go. Lovely there. On through into the back in here, we've got ceramics and Chinese and glass and bits, loads of pictures, big collection of Masonic items. All the way up through here, we've got one of my favourite little groups of pictures is just up here. And I'm struggling to read the signature on this one. But again, we've had a lot of interest in a lovely little group of pictures here. And we've got a little bit more work to do on those, but I think they're going to do very well. A lot of interest, a lot of online interest of that. On through here. This is one of my favourite watercolours in the sale. The Gialina, here we go. He's actually a Greek artist, and that's almost certainly a view of Corfu, which is where he painted. Really come out of a big farmhouse. On through here, we've got more we've got lots of cheerful. There we go. We're in the depths of winter. There we go. There's a couple of kids. All they need now is an ice cream. Through here, we've got tinware. We've got Royal Crown Derby. We've got Lalique. Down through here, we've got modern German bronzes. These are quite cool and funky, aren't they? Lovely big pair of Italian Maiolica chargers. To a degree, similar to the one we sold for £560,000 12 years ago, but a little bit later. And on through here again, this is a lovely German bronze here. This came out of a flat up in London. He's an interior designer. Lovely German bronze again. A lot of interest in that. So again, there's a quick sort of walk and talk through our 2-day pictures, prints, books, decorative arts, antiques and interiors auction.